right way. Colonialism.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yo, whoa!
It's okay. We're gonna work on Melody some more later. But for now,
He's gonna find her on Facebook.
You guys get off the train station. It is not a far walk, as this is kind of in a central industrial hub, and workers are expected to, be able to commute easily to and from. You see the nuclear reactor, and it's built in like the old classic fashion. I know they don't actually build them that way anymore, but I just like it that way, and I am God here, so it's got the huge cooling tower.
oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not fired up, so there's not the steam coming out, but like 99% of the facility is underground, and then above ground is just that big cooling tower
It's very
for the
ominous.
steam.
Pretty lit.
Yeah. Bunch of buildings around, very strong fence all along the perimeter. They've got, they've kind of prettied it up. They've got grass around, out in front that is still the reactor's property. They've tried to kind of make a community zone in this area to help with the optics. So there's like a little nuclear playground.
Nuclear playground.
Yeah, where there's like, a little concrete nuclear reactor for the kids to climb on. There's like a jungle gym, but it's in the shape of an atom. Right.
That actually
it's-
sounds lovely.
It's kind of cutesy.
I like that.
There's a whole bunch of like signage around, and there's a bunch of like bright flashing lights and things
Certainly
that the kids
nothing
really
that's going to
like.
look dystopian if
Stuff
something fails catastrophically.
It's
and
very
turns
like
into a war
Fallout.
zone. Yeah.
They've kind of got that like America's 50s feel to it almost, with the playground going on and everything.
Remember, kids,
But there's
the
park
atom is
benches,
the future and tomorrow.
there's free charging stations and all this different bullshit that they've got set up there that's all promised to be powered with the reactor once it's flipped on here in a couple of days, kind of thing. You also see within that fenced perimeter, I guess perception rolls, and I'll tell you what you see. We'll start with that. Wisdom would be good. Intelligence would be good. I'd even take dexterity for you guys to be able to kind of like walk the perimeter inconspicuously
16.
and take some extra glances. 16,
15.
15, 15,
14.
14. Dang, you guys are that's really good.
We're
All
such a
right,
bunch.
right in the same area too.
Perceptive.
The first most obvious thing that you see is almost in like a medieval fashion at the four corners of the perimeter of this fenced area. There are like legit guard posts, hardened concrete, very well put together, and they are stationed with armed NATO guards. You see at the front gate and around the park, there are police officers, kind of their unarmed, normal German interaction police officers
Kinda like
wandering
that?
around. Yeah. Well, no, the towers are like inside the
Oh,
fence.
okay.
So it's a square with then the little squares in each
Okay.
corner, with of course the facility in the middle.
So it's
And it will also scale-wise be much smaller than that, because the nuclear reactor is very, very large, and these guard shacks could comfortably hold like 5-6 guys.
Yeah.
You see plenty of monitoring towers with cameras on them. This is a very heavily camera watching area. You identify a couple of the outbuildings as like, guard positions. On the road that goes up to the nuclear facility, there are multiple checkpoints. You see some of those hardened in-ground pillars that can be raised up to stop vehicles all around the fenced perimeter as well. And you all also, being also close and succeeding your perception roll, catch that there is one guard post in particular that you see has an underground section to it. There's a roadway that goes down underneath, and it is very obviously a NATO facility.
Check out.
Do we see all this
And so
before
you can assume
I
that
put
they've
up
got,
my
like-
drone?
Some vehicles. Yes, this is all from taking a little time to kind of case the joint.
Okay, holy shit.
There's a very large like communications array on that main guard post as well. This is all just plain view kind of stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna duck out. Take some time real quick to make sure that drone doesn't have any of those fucking blinking lights on.
Yeah, no, you get
I
it
disabled that.
kind of handled. I would assume that you would have taken some time to do that before you came.
Just sit on the curbs.
Just
He like
I'm
goes
just
to he
making
like goes
sure.
to fire up the drone. He's like, shit.
Somebody take a photo and splash. You're like, oh no.
You do know that, like, it's legal to fly drones.
Yeah.
Within reason. Especially since you're not like in downtown kind of deal. Nobody's going to harass you too much about it. If you start circling the nuclear facility or trying to like cross the perimeter, they're gonna notice, and this is just like a civilian hobby drone. They can ping immediately what device that thing's connected to with their communications array.
Okay.
How tall
That
are
makes sense.
these guard towers?
The guard towers, it's a 2-story building, 14 foot, something like that.
Mhm.
See, Turkey, you just got to make sure you've got NordVPN installed on your phone.
Not sponsored.
Unless
I like Molvad.
Raid
actually.
Shadow Legends.
Molvad
What?
They're way
good.
better.
Raid
That's
Shadow
that's a good
Legends.
VPN.
What?
Molvad is way better.
How much is all that?
We qualify for a
I'm
Raid
sorry?
Shadow
How much is
Legends sponsorship, but
How much is
there's
that?
no chance.
$5 a month, and you
I
don't
want
even
it
have
just
to
for
put
the
in your
meme, dude.
credit
It's for
card
the
in.
meme.
You can literally
That's how you
spend
know you
them
made
a
it.
$5 cash with your account number that they gave you.
Yeah, they give you an account number, and that's the only thing that you go through with them.
Yep.
And then you send whatever kind of payment methods you want, and you just buy time.
I like $5 a month too.
Yep.
Mine's like 12.
$5 for 30 days.
I just don't use VPN
Works well. Not sponsored
or
unless
do anything
Unless-
that needs one.
Molvad.
Molvad, yeah. Their deals, it's like their mascot's a little mole with a hard hat
Yep.
on.
We like
it's cute.
Molvad.
You set up your drone. You're gonna just try to get some extra angles
Yeah.
on
Just-
some things.
I'll just like stay conspicuously out, but like I'll turn it
Yeah,
as I'm getting like wide body.
yeah.
wide-
It's
wide
you're
shots.
trying to make it seem like you're recording the park.
The nature, yeah.
You might get questioned about it still. So have a backstory prepared. But before we get to that, Ghost,
I'm looking for Melody.
where are
Yeah.
you? What are you up to?
I'm gonna stash my pistol before I do that.
Yeah,
Um,
In a gun.
Hide it in a trash can or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butt safe.
It's a
With-
Glock.
hold on.
It's already on safe.
What's it in his butt safe?
Oh, and your butt safe. Oh, okay.
With a 22 stealth check, I'm no longer behind the party.
God damn it.
Everybody roll perception again. You do get a perception roll against that.
I cannot beat 22.
It's 11.
did you
That is
roll?
12. That is
I add 5 to my stealth.
14.
That's a 12 total.
Ghost is gone. Does Nala stay?
No, she's with
Oh,
me. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you guys turn around and there's just Nala sitting there, just happy as the lamb, happy as a lark. No, you guys leave. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna do a little walk around the perimeter. I'm just walking my dog. He's just casually looking around.
Looking
Doing-
for anything extra in particular, or
a way in.
No.
Okay. yeah?
So I mean,
Do you want to
yeah,
keep that last perception roll? Or do you want to roll a new one for me?
I'll roll a new one.
Could always do worse.
It was worse.
Ha!
I think his last stealth roll had to have been like
13.
5,600.
13. It's pretty tight. There's camera coverage. You don't see any blind spots at all, and the cameras are stationary. They're not moving, so it's not like there'd be an overlap time that you could get through either. The fence is solid. There are points in time where, like, you know that a guard does not have active eyes on you or wouldn't have active eyes on you, but the camera coverage is all encompassing.
Yeah, okay.
You can also assume that there's some other forms of like silent alarm and stuff that would alert people if you crossed the perimeter.
Cool. Yeah. I'll Yeah, I'll do a lap,
Uh-huh.
case the joint, see if I see anything else by just wandering around.
Yeah.
From like that we wouldn't have seen from
Yeah.
like our initial.
Right. Looking inwards, no, nothing new.
I want to take note of, or like, are there any like tall buildings like around? Like, how far are we from like downtown?
From downtown, you're super far from downtown.
Hmm.
You're nowhere close to downtown. There are some taller industrial buildings around. There's like a concrete plant not too far off. That'd be like a 3-4 story building.
Okay.
You know, and that's well within like 1,000 meters of property, not necessarily of the reactor itself.
Yeah. All right, cool beans. I'm gonna go check that place out.
Yeah, there's a couple other like smaller innocuous buildings.
I'm looking for a spot with a good vantage point.
Yeah, it's a good one. So you start heading that way.
Yeah.
Phoenix, what are you up to? You guys have kind of done like a group once around and taken some notes. A couple of your members have now split off to do their own investigations.
Well, first things first, he's looking around. As you say, we're far from downtown. There's not like a ton of shops around us, though, right? It's like kind of business district.
This is more of an
That's totally
industrial district.
He's just gonna kind of find a seat 'cause he's got his Durner, and he's gonna find a seat and just kind of casually be looking around and stuff. But he's
Sit at
trying
the park.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
he's trying to get a feel for guard rotations and kind of
Yeah.
where's the placements, where do I see windows,
Mm-hmm.
cameras, kind of.
It
Get the
seems
feel.
like the NATO guys have like, depending on how much time you spend there, when you eventually see a guard change, you can extrapolate that it would be like 4 different shifts
Yeah, okay.
throughout
Pretty
the
typical.
day. Yeah, pretty typical deal. The police, it seems that they have, two guys permanently put on there. They're doing more often shift changes. They're doing a shift change maybe once every couple of hours.
Mhm.
And then the other cops are walking around, but you do see over the course of the 8 hours, the same couple police officers kind of rotate through. And then as far as like the police that are going around the park and the police that are just kind of going around the district in general, very randomized, very just kind of casual as it is.
So the guys at the plants aren't changing out necessarily. They're mostly the same guys that are stationed there.
The NATO guys 100% are stationed there. You
The
see
cops, I meant.
the cops, they're on their 8-hour shift, and it seems like they've got 6 of them. 4 of them are just kind of out and about in the zone, and 2 of them are sitting at the front gate.
So if there was
And
like
they just kinda
2 new
switch out with
cops
their
that
buddies.
just get transferred in, or like I don't know, 4 new cops that just get transferred in,
That wouldn't be super unreasonable because there's
That
certainly
wouldn't
more
be
than
super unreasonable.
there's certainly more than the 6 officers in the area.
Okay.
And it just kind of seems like they might be on their radios with each other and just kind of like, hey Doug, you wanna take over
Oh,
for
okay.
for a couple or whatever. I got to hit the bathroom, and they just kind of exchange as they do.
Got an idea.
But you don't see any of the normal Munich police go inside the facility past just that first front gate.
I guess he's just
Not to say necessarily that they couldn't.
Yeah.
But you do not see them do that.
Okay.
that Phoenix is just kind of taking as much as he can in or about the building from the outside as far as windows
Yeah.
go and placements and like, okay, well, this looks like this and this window looks like it's in the same room here. I can guess that this room is probably this big and
Yeah.
that kind of idea.
It's
That's about it.
very obvious, that all of the above ground nuclear facility is like offices
Yeah.
and kind of pretty places, employee lounges. Like, there's probably a cafeteria in there
Yeah.
and stuff, where all the like real
The important things
stuff
happening.
is below ground. You do see, a couple workers because they're getting ready for grand opening, so there's workers that are coming in and out. They all have badges that they're showing the police officers, and they're going in and they're
They all
going
go
up
through
to
the same
them.
door.
They all go through that same kind of front gate, and then there's a main entrance to the building. You see every once in a blue moon someone go kind of like around the building and going through another door, but it just kind of seems like wherever they work,
Mhm.
usually the
Closest.
front door is the access point.
Okay.
It's really if they're like a manager or some kind of boss or something like that, and they've got an office over on the other side of the building, then they walk around to it.
Just kind of getting the lay of the land. And they'll probably have to go through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I want to find the closest pharmacy to the power plant.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For more than just one reason.
That'd be back towards like the train station, yeah.
Not towards it. There's not one like right close by it.
No, because this isn't necessarily like they've got the park here and everything, but it's a weird place for a park to be.
Okay.
It's like how in town they made Las Colonias Park, right? But all it's surrounded by is industrial stuff and not necessarily industrial stuff like Walmart.
There wouldn't likely be any like employees or anything coming and going from that.
There are employees coming and going from these businesses, absolutely.
Okay,
and from the nuclear reactor,
then-
there are employees coming and
Never
going.
mind, I do want to go find.
And so you
wanna
see
go
like,
pharmacy.
at the park and stuff, there's employees with their kids and stuff.
Mhm.
And that's really what it's for. It's an
Mhm.
optics park. Yeah, you go find a pharmacy.
I just want to like, firstly, I'm gonna try and get a prescription because I totally would. I have a doctor or something.
You got a doctor
I
of some
have a
kind.
doctor or something.
I lie. I switch doctors back in the States and make up shady excuses about having long-term chronic pain and fatigue illnesses from my military service. so I
Yeah,
can
so you get
abuse-
like some Tylenol.
so I can
3,
abuse
you know?
the subscription. So I can abuse a Percocet prescription.
Yeah. You got a doctor in Mexico that's willing to send it over. They tell you at the pharmacy that it's gonna take a little while to process it since it is an international thing at that point.
Is there any?
But you got your paperwork and stuff. It's all in Spanish, but they'll figure it out.
Are there any like people of note? Anybody particularly eye-catching going to the pharmacy at this time of day?
Yeah, you do. You see a guy, and he has one of the badges for the nuclear facility. He seems to be a floor manager named Otto.
Audubon
Floor
Bismarck.
manager named Otto. How preoccupied is Otto?
He seems nervous, right? Like he's like biting at his fingernails. He's tapping his toe, and he's kind of looking around. He checks his phone a lot.
I know, he's picking up prescription.
And he's just kind of tapping his toe, waiting in
I
line.
would like to. I'm going to grab a bottle of something off the shelf, just innocuous, and I'm going to. What do I grab?
Still
Just
softener.
something like-
X-Lax.
Okay.
You
And
put a
I am
bottle of
going
something
to-
immediately. It's like, oh yeah.
I am going to turn to Otto, and I am going to ask him. Firstly, I want to see what is his badge clipped onto.
Just onto his shirt.
Yeah.
It's kind of that like lab coaty clean deal,
Oh, okay.
but it's more, of course, with these nuclear reactors, it's more of a professionalism than like a necessity deal. It's not like he's going into clean rooms or anything.
Cool. I want to like trying to get it open and figure it out, and I want to ask him in a language that I very obviously don't understand, that he very obviously doesn't understand, if he could help me figure the bottle out, like I'm a dumb tourist.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
help me figure that
He
all
just
out.
kind of like he's tapping his toe and he looks at you like really weird, and he's just like,
And then I
Boss?
accidentally spill it all over his shirt.
and you just like, and
I'm sorry, man. And then as I'm helping him clean up, I swipe his badge.
yeah, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh.
I rolled Dex
Dex is good.
23.
23.
Uh-huh.
He rolled
I'm
good.
Stacked. I am
Ooh.
stacked.
He rolled good, but he's a civilian.
Ah,
Yeah, you swipe that right off of his
That was
chest.
like about as close to maxing out as I could get without rolling a crit.
And there's like, he's patting himself down and no, is okay.
Oh,
You leave?
like, yeah. I got mine.
Yeah.
I'll come back for my script later.
Okay. Yeah, they're getting your paperwork handled. You leave with the badge.
He shoots you in the back. No,
Yeah.
not, he's not a civilian.
Where do you go? Back to the park?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're heading back to the park. Horton, you've got your drone ready. You've kind of got it up and around the park. Are you kind of like walking around, doing your thing?
I'm walking around, not paying attention, stopping every once in a while to grab my DSLR and snap a picture of a bird.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like taking some pictures of birds, and then you like go back to your.
I'm
phone.
not
You're
paying
like,
attention at
and
all.
You're kind of
Yeah.
like zipping it around a little
Yeah.
bit. You let it free float a little bit. And it gets a little
Little
close to the facility. Yeah. A police officer approaches you. Entschuldigung.
Ah!
Um,
Hi. Hi. How you doing, sir?
Oh, English.
Yeah. Yes. English.
Da.
English.
Okay, yeah, I can do English. You fly this drone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. For what purpose?
I'm a nature photographer. See. So I'm getting photography. Taking
Of like
pictures.
pigeons.
Oh, like pigeons. Yeah.
I'm in the industrial area.
Yeah, he just
getting
kind of look at
nature
you weird and he's like,
photography.
nature photographer, come to Munich, a big city, and come here to industrial for
Yeah,
for birds?
Evidently, what I've been told is that there's a very special bird here. It's called the Munich bird.
Give me a fucking bluff, bud. I said take some time to think about your backstory. This is what he came up with.
He's like, nah, I don't
Gave
need
him
to.
like 15 minutes too. I'm looking for the Munich bird.
I'm over here like dying on this fucking hand check.
Oh,
Get the dude's fucking back,
Okay.
and he's like the
Wow.
Munich bird.
That is a 4, and I guess charisma.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a 6.
The Munich.
He kind of looks at you and I'm sorry, I don't know. There's no Munich bird. Where did you hear this?
Oh, from the United States. My buddies told me.
You should have
about
blamed it on the French.
Your your friends in United States send you all the way to Germany to find Munich bird?
it. Yeah, they said I should come here. They said it was a beautiful bird.
My friend, I think your friends are the pulling of leg.
No, they wouldn't do that.
There is no such thing as Munich bird. Must be practical joke.
I'm clicking over DSLR. This is it. This is it. This is Munich bird.
That is European swallow with coconut.
Are you a nature photographer?
No.
How do you know?
Everybody knows swallow.
Okay.
apparently not the nature photographer.
And he kind of like sits back for a little bit.
It's the coconut.
Everybody but my wife.
Okay. I'm also looking for a Munich.
God damn it, Ian.
Thought he could slip that one in there.
You are looking for what else?
I'm also looking for the Munich snipe.
Oh, my friend. Is no Munich snipe.
Oh, it's like
Please tell me that you are the pulling of my leg.
6 feet tall.
I've
Many
been
colors?
told they live around here.
Around nuclear reactor and brickyard?
Correct.
Yes, precisely.
Why are you really here?
Nature photography.
I don't believe that is true.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to ground your drone and
Yes, sir.
not,
of course.
not,
of course.
not do that anymore.
We follow the thin blue line in America. See. Yes, sir. I'm gonna obey all your.
He looks down. I am not wearing blue.
No. Thin blue line. That's what they call police, and yeah. So
Why?
because they are the thin, they wear blue. They're the
They are
thin
the
line
thin.
of protection.
I don't believe much American thin.
Thin.
Killing me, Smalls.
I imagine that you just smacking your gum is like canon.
Phoenix, you're like sitting on a park bench,
Just watching this shit.
just like, taking in the sunlight, reading a book or whatever, and you just start catching some of this, and you notice like 2-3 other officers appear and are like kind of hanging in the periphery right now. Dallas, you start making your way back just as like you start to notice Horton's in a conversation and there's like multiple officers nearby. You keep recording from drone?
All right. It's coming down right now, sir.
If you come, it lands.
Yeah. Do you want to see the footage I've taken? It's from the park.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. There you go.
You start like replaying it, and you see like another officer or two approaches and kind of are looking over his shoulders. You've like given him your phone to.
No, I'm holding it. I'm
He's
showing.
he's very clearly behaving like a lunatic, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
They seem to be suspicious of him for something.
I'm gonna walk over to him and say, "Excuse me, officers. Is there a problem? Is my friend causing trouble?"
Yes, he is acting rather suspicious. You know this man?
Yes, he's my friend.
He's the one that told me Munich bird.
We're there's no Munich bird. There's no Munich bird, Jonathan.
Phoenix is like sitting there
He
trying
hasn't
so hard
taken.
not to laugh.
I'm so sorry, officer. He hasn't taken his medication today. He's a little. We're on vacation from America and we're tourists. I have a prescription for him here. It's a transfer, but the paperwork. He's from Southern California, so the paperwork is in Spanish. So they're just working on getting it processed for us.
Please take his drone away from him and have him not be flying in this place.
Yes, of course, no problem, officer.
We're in a park though.
Well, you don't know the laws here, Jonathan. And I grab your drone and like fucking haul your ass away. So sorry, officers. Of course. Have a great rest of your day.
Yes. And as you're like turning and walking away, something comes over their radio in German, and they all kind of like stop and they look back up and they look at you for a moment, and then they look at you. And they go, pardon, my friend. One more thing. You say you getting prescription filled?
Yes, for my friend.
You were at pharmacy down the road?
No, the one closer to the train station.
Yes. And they point in the direction you came from.
Oh, yes.
Damn, son.
Did you bump into skinny man, black hair, short cuts, in coat? Have an interaction with a bottle with him?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna kill my way out.
It's worked for me so far.
We have a call of missing. He is missing something. Do you know anything about?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did he lose his wallet? I don't know. Am I speaking in
Is it you mocking?
Red flag is popping everywhere.
No, it's because I've recently also played characters with German accents.
You see another pair of police officers show up from that direction and kind of like point in your direction.
I would have sleight of handed the shit out of that thing so they wouldn't.
Yeah,
be able to find
it's
it.
concealed on your person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to be acting like I'm like interested because I'm like
Yeah, you're
I
suddenly
want to
like,
pull the civilian like
This is about the time that you
Kinda
come walking back
rubbernecking.
around to the park.
Oh no, I went to the.
Or no, that's right.
yeah.
You're going to the concrete plant. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not rubbernecking quite, but just kind of like
I'm very. Did I ruin his shirt or something? If I need to pay for it, I have to.
He is missing important badge identification.
Oh, I don't think I picked anything up. I take my wallet out and like show it to him and like let them look through it and like rifle through my possessions.
Yeah, you like turn out your pockets kind of deal and make a bit of a show of it. Give me
it's in my ass.
Another sleight of hand check.
some kind of persuasion. A sleight of hand would be
How about another
acceptable.
sleight of hand check. 'Cause I'm really
Okay.
good at those.
What the fuck are you rolling?
Hold on.
No. You shut the fuck up right now. What the fuck are you rolling?
Still.
Stealth?
You're trying to get
What are you
away.
just like trying to sneak
I'm
off?
just gonna dip while they're talking.
You go to like walk off and like an officer like puts his hand on your shoulder, like, please stay.
It's not as good.
You're in broad, like they've been observing you. There's no chance.
Okay.
It's not as good. That's a 19.
19. Yeah, they kind of look through your person and they seem very confused and they're looking over each other and they go, "Ooh. Would you mind hanging out, staying here for a minute? Our officers are currently searching the facility, the pharmacy, looking for this badge. The man says that the only place it could have possibly gone, if not there, would be with you."
Of course. Coming with a fucking solution.
I'm gonna snap a picture of a bird.
So I have a question. Would I have? I guess. No. So how long? Because like I just did a like I say like a half.
You did a
lap
nice
around the back.
short or a nice slow kind of half perimeter go. This is a big facility.
Yeah.
And now you're heading off a couple blocks down to go to this concrete facility. I was just gonna jump to you.
cool. Because I have planned to get you guys out of this.
You show up at the concrete facility.
What time of day is it right now?
Midday.
Midday.
Yeah, you're coming up on you're eating lunch.
I
a
thought
little
we
bit of an early lunch.
I thought we
kinda
were
deal.
there at night. This
No,
entire
I
time.
thought this was like 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, Jesus
I was gonna
Christ.
say, why would you be sneaking around there at night for your first observation?
I thought we landed at night.
Do.
And then we just like immediately got kebabs and fucked off over there. That's what I thought.
It's like midday.
Yeah, okay.
Why would you be? How could you be snapping pictures of birds at night?
That's also true.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, you clearly don't know the Munich bird.
It's glow in the dark.
It's bioluminescence.
It's very rare.
His buddy,
The Munich bird is a type of owl.
his buddy's back at the States, just like spray painted a pigeon with like glow in the dark paint.
Look, this is a Munich bird.
That freaks some city folk out, I'm sure. Do
They're
not,
government drones.
do not spray paint pigeons with glow in the dark paint, please.
Not endorsed.
All right, Marquise,
Do
what's
it.
your big plan?
Do it, Anakin.
So, what day of the week are we right now?
Tuesday.
Damn. Hoping it was a weekend. All right. How busy is this concrete plant?
There's a couple trucks going in and out. Munich's, of course, a very busy place with construction and whatnot. But you know, they can only load one truck at a time, so they try to rotate it. So, you know, there's like a truck under the plant right now. There's a truck sitting waiting to be loaded next, and then there's a truck kind of towards the back end where they've got a little wash area that's cleaning the truck right now. Guys cleaning the truck. There's an office. And then there's the concrete plant where they're batching some piles of gravel in back that they're using to mix
Dang. Okay.
concrete silos.
I was hoping that there would be a way like I can get like towards the top of the building and
Oh yeah, there's conveyor belts that take, you know, the gravel from hoppers up to the bins up at the top to then mix into the gravel. There's a catwalk that goes along that whole thing. There's not even like a chain stopping
how
you
many
from going up
people
that catwalk.
how many people would be like watching that?
There might be like a guy in the office that's window looks at that, but otherwise you don't see anybody on the ground currently.
Cool.
One of the drivers could
cool.
probably see you.
So I'm gonna. Nala knows this trick. I'm gonna tell her. I'm like give her direction to like go up to the guy who's sitting in the office, and like paw at the door and be really cute to distract him
Yeah,
as I stealth my way out.
have Nala give me a diplomacy, a bluff, some kind of charisma check.
Shit, dog. What are my dog stats? I don't have those. I'm sorry.
It's a character 4 levels lower than you.
4 levels lower. Okay, so that'd be.
I'm not sure how many less ability score points the dog would have, but it's got
because like
less.
if we have
She'd
11.
probably have max charisma that you
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, she may. Yeah, so. Fucking. So we have
say
11.
We'll say she's got 5.
Cool. Yeah. Easy as. So. Dun, 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 dun.
She's put all 5 in charisma right now.
Oh, when you said 5, I thought you were
No,
like just
like
5
five ability
charisma.
score
Five
points.
total. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now we'll.
I was like, goddamn, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5.
She's the goodest girl.
No intelligence, no dexterity, no strength, 5 charisma. Deploy friend.
We'll say it's a 3.
Okay.
Diplomacy. So that'd be 6.
Not as a trained skill, just 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Dogs aren't trained in diplomacy.
I think they should. Be.
Bullshit.
I think they should be. If there's any skill that they'd be trained in, it's
Look
diplomacy.
at me. I'm so cute. I deserve a treat. Ding.
So that is.
Try and keep spinning my way out of this because it's like working but not.
That's an
I'm just
11.
sitting here going, wow, look at that.
11?
Damn,
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, she kind of paws at the door, and as you're kind of sneaking your way there, you see a man opens the door and goes, oh, hello. And yeah,
Perfect.
It helps that it's a German Shepherd.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I maintain and keep that stealth roll from earlier? Do you want me
What
to
was the
re-roll
total?
another one? 22.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
yeah. I'll let you maintain stealth.
Cool.
Yeah, you go sneak up the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to the top. There is a door that goes in, and there's big bins full of gravel up in the top, kind of deal. There is a ladder that has access to the roof and the total roof.
Cool. I'll climb up that ladder. And then I'll bust out that spotter scope,
Yeah.
and I'll look over at the
You start
facility.
scoping out the facility, and as it kind of like grazes to the park, you see like 8 police officers and your 2 friends, your 2 coworkers.
And me on the other side of the park on a bench watching them going.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see that. How far away are we, or how far is this building from the
100 meters.
100 meters? Oh,
That's close.
Or I'm sorry, 1,000 meters is what I'd say.
Okay. One
Maybe just within.
1
It's-
kilometer.
It's a long shot.
The
Okay.
fuck is a kilometer?
Okay.
The fuck is a kilometer?
huh. So I see that, and I am. Let's see. I don't have any explosives. That's your shtick.
Oh shit, you like armed right now too. You came packing.
I stashed my shit.
Yours is in a trash can in the park.
I missed that part.
I didn't. I remember that.
Okay. All right. I'll pose this question to you, Ian, because you work in a similar field. Theoretically
The
speaking,
same field.
Yeah. Theoretically speaking, this like conveyor belt, big silos full of gravel and just other various shit.
Could have a sniper rifle.
How? No, I haven't got my sniper rifle yet. If I were to, with a good disable device check, cause some sort of catastrophic failure to like cause this thing to like fucking collapse or some shit,
Like the tower to collapse? No.
something enough to make like a big.
You just have to remove like the one pin.
Conveniently enough.
Yeah, the concrete pin. Everybody knows about it. You pull it and everything just explodes.
Okay. I have to do something to distract the cops, but I'm far away.
Yeah.
So
Not necessarily.
Just
That's
screaming.
not very realistic.
okay. Damn. Well, that was kind of my idea, was to make some sort of big
You can always
distraction.
just cause a distraction on your own. Just you being a raving lunatic and then happening to disappear before the cops actually get there. Cause a ruckus. Just throw trash and scream and
Rumble in the rumpus room.
and then you start seeing cops.
I promised Ian that I want to cause too much chaos.
This might be the appropriate amount
A
of chaos to
tactical
get people-
distraction, right?
Yeah.
It might work. It might also just attract other cops to your
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, I'll make my way back down and start going, and then I'll go back to the to the plant.
Are you gonna come over 1,000 meters while we're in this interaction?
You're walking a kilometer, yeah. It's gonna take some time, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're heading back.
Yeah, I'll head back.
It'll
and
take him a minute to get here.
Yeah.
on the way back, I'm gonna be perusing I don't know, things that can make large booms
There's a gun
with the
store.
right amount of tinkering.
Buddy, you're
No, hey, like if I walk past like something that has like a good propane tank, that'll do.
there's a forklift.
Hey,
Into a
are you
building.
forklift certified? I am.
Are you
No,
really?
I'm not, but that would actually probably work. So yeah,
Well, you don't get the bitches then.
I have my dog.
Fuck you.
Yeah, multi-layers of that one.
You have your radio. You could try something with that.
No. So at
No.
in
I don't speak German.
in industrial areas, there's usually like, I don't know, storage tanks for fucking like natural gas, propane, like that sort of stuff, right? That's like a typical thing that you see. Like
That's
the big
normal, right?
fucking cylindrical looking motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm trying to justify saying yes.
Because you want to again.
Sure, there is a waste management facility, and their garbage trucks run off natural gas, so they have a large natural gas storage tank to fill their trucks.
Perfect. That can explode. Yeah, I'll make my way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not super technical with explosives, so it's gonna be real simple.
Poke a hole in it.
I'm sorry, sir. We cannot seem to find his possessions. Would you be okay with us searching your person?
Yes, of course. Well, actually, because then they're gonna find my gun. That's not bad. That's not good. So, let me see. How am I
I'm
gonna
gonna start sprinting.
I run.
Although
I would
5,
have my
10,
CIA clearance. to have a
11,
gun.
12.
You're a
13.
denied asset. You do not
Yeah,
have
13,
CIA clearance.
14,
Plus, the CIA is
15.
not a German government organization.
Yeah.
So you would be a foreign spy.
Mhm.
With an 18 on disable device. I
You are absolutely able to fuck with this natural gas tank enough to break some safety features.
cool,
And
cool,
get it
cool.
Blow it up right as I'm saying, like,
It's
yes,
like
of course you
spewing.
can check my person.
Yeah. And then like I still have my lighter, and it's like one of those nice flip ones.
What is this?
You're gonna have to buy me a new lighter. But yeah, I'll get a good amount away. I'll flip it open and then just shink, and then duck for cover.
Yeah, you're sitting there like, of course, officer, of course you. And there is just somewhere in the distance this massive explosion. And like the officers all stop for a minute and kind of like just dumbly no
Anyway.
idea what's going on. You see like the NATO guys inside the base like immediately like switches are flipped. You hear like a siren going off. The employees are being like rushed inside. People are starting to, they're battening down doors. You see personnel start scrambling out. And eventually the cops kind of like start
like-
getting the hint a little bit, and some chatter comes over the radio.
I'm gonna like look immediately, very visibly distressed and be like, "What was that?"
Stay here. We will investigate. And yeah, the police like
Oh my
There-
God,
there's
is
like
it the
chatter
terror?
coming over.
Boy.
There's like chatter coming over the radio, and they're like looking visibly worried. It's like, oh shit, I actually have to like work today, kind of thing.
Is there something? Is there a problem? Do we need to be concerned? Is there like a
No.
Is
Everything
it
is
ISIS?
everything is under
'Cause
control.
we
This
need
is
to
how
go to
they-
the embassy.
No. Is that is not a necessity here.
I don't know that
Like
was,
most of the cops have left. It's like the two that were holding you two now are the only ones that remain.
I'd feel a lot more comfortable having this conversation at an embassy. That was and all of the like everybody's gone suddenly.
We can I can take you to police station here if you need. Please come this way to train station with me.
Frank.
You draw?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Having a gun up me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't. Well, like your normal.
No, I
I,
He
was
said
gonna
he
say- I was
he
gonna
asked
be
you to
like,
wait
yeah, I
here,
thought you
he could
stashed
leave, and then
everything,
you guys
so-
could just not wait there.
Well, he didn't leave.
He didn't.
no, the
Those
two of
two
them
are
did
still
not.
there.
leave.
It's the
There's
most
two
of
of them
them.
left.
All right,
All the
well,
others.
That's all I got. So
You take cover. That explosion goes off and like catches one of the trash trucks, and that like explodes a little bit too, and is now on fire. And I need a wisdom saving throw from you,
all right. So you just add my wisdom.
as like your waifu, comes back. Yeah, today. Not tomorrow. Today.
So is that just 2d6 and then add
Yeah.
wisdom? Well, that's a grand total of 3.
Is that a critical failure? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
two
a,
ones?
that's a 1 plus
yeah, that's,
1.
That's
yeah.
a critical failure.
Cool beans.
Yeah, you are a little lost in the sauce right now.
That's fair.
And as the first employee comes running out of the waste management facility with a fire extinguisher, I need you to make a bad decision.
Oh, dude, say less. Cool. Yeah. No. He's
Snap.
no. He's getting stabbed.
He's gonna ruin everything.
Oh, yeah, he's getting stabbed.
can't
like,
stop
a lot.
it.
Like,
Don't
a
let him
lot.
do it.
Um,
No, today.
So, Yeah, so he's getting stabbed.
You just walk up behind him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Big
Fucking
smile on your
Julius
face.
Caesar over
Yeah.
here.
So that is
An
Hold on.
attack roll.
that
yeah,
was
I
Julius.
add a lot of things to
No,
attack
no,
rolls. Give me a
Julius Caesar's the
second.
one's getting stabbed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not that. Dun, 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 dun. This one over. So that is.
And dogs are gonna go for the throat, right?
No, she's just watching.
Oh, okay.
She's having a good time.
She's like, Dad, no.
So that is all right. So it's roll 2d6, right?
Yes.
I feel like the dog should have the exact
That's-
same voice.
Nala
Yeah.
as well. If she talks to him. Yeah.
7.
I got you.
And then I add my
Like Nala should
That's-
also go for it.
7. All right. 12.
Oh yeah, you walk right up behind. I guess I got a roll, but
I'm so
no,
sorry.
no chance.
Cool. So
you
yeah.
hit roll damage.
So then that is another 2, right?
1d6 for
What?
a knife,
1d6
for a large
Can
knife,
you?
and then that
Plus
is
strength.
That's why that's the same as.
so
plus any
gun.
other additives you had.
yeah. So that
It's the same as a
is-
handgun. Yeah.
Yeah.
The physical damage is very comparable.
That's fair.
It's just you got to be
It's a large knife. Yeah.
in melee, and generally speaking, it's a little harder in my system to hit melee attacks.
that is-
You give it the knife a little twist.
Yeah.
About a day.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, Matt, I just want to clarify. I would have my handgun like in like a shoulder holster or like in my jacket, right?
Yeah, you've got like a little dust cover kind of deal, and it's strapped to your body there. So
I'm
yeah,
wearing a poncho.
100%. Like they pat you down, they're gonna find it.
I'm looking at you. Are we gonna make a fucking?
3.
Are we gonna make a move?
Is
four,
it?
five,
Is this a
seven,
situation?
9.
This is definitely turned into a situation.
It has. I was not prepared for this.
Munich birth.
11.
Yeah, you immediately like you walk up to him, and it's just like one under the ribs, immediate like tear up the liver, cover his mouth, and then you just another one right in the front, destroy the voice box, and you just like lay him down to gurgle. And as he gurgles, you hear him being like, I am freed. Thank you. You have done me a great service today. As like he's like looking at you and like holding up his hand.
Yo, I'm super crazy.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
And then you hear like behind you, you hear your waifu. They're coming, hide.
Yeah, cool.
You
No.
fucking like big bail.
Yo, yeah.
The police are like around the corner.
Yeah, no, I'm gonzo.
Give me a new stealth.
3.
It's like genuinely not even possible. So
Never say never.
okay, so that's 6. That's 12. 17, 18, 19, 20.
They want to stop you. You can't let them.
Yeah, so 20 on the stealth.
Yeah, you're like
as I like hop a fence or something.
yeah,
I'm
you're
gone.
hopping some fences. You like go in through another building or something. You go through a warehouse and shit. Like wave at people and just walk away. The police are leading you guys to the train station. There is Phoenix, a NATO soldier. A man runs up, assault rifle strapped to his chest.
He's looking.
Plates
Oh,
on,
He's
everything.
looking vaguely panicked, like.
And he says, "Hey man, you got to get going. Go to the train station this way." He's American, recognizes
Are there-
you
are
as
there,
such
like-
kind of deal.
There's like a bunch of people crowding towards the train station now, right?
Yeah,
I would like.
There's a lot of-
I would like to perceive the best possible escape route here
yeah.
because I'm assuming they're like leading us, so we're like kind of.
They're in front of you,
Yeah.
kind of going.
Yeah.
They look back at you every now and again, kind of deal. It's not like they're just fully ignoring you.
Hey man, these assholes was howling now.
Wisdom perception.
Sure.
Past one.
Phoenix is just like, thank you so much. Like, absolutely, you stay safe, bro. And like,
It's all right, buddy. I got this. Don't you worry. We got everything handled, but you got to get out of here. I can't let you in.
Flat.
that sounds good. Sounds good. And he's said no. He's like,
Flat
cool.
20
no one
to
knows.
perceive things.
Flat 20. Turk, are you
20.
participating?
What am I participating in?
A way out of here.
Looking for a way out?
Yeah. 5. That's 10.
Or are you just
That
not?
is
You don't have to roll.
11. That is 12.
You assist me, I guess.
Yeah, you give assistance. As you guys are moving, the crowd's getting a little thicker. It might get there might be an opportunity to just kind of blend in and duck through, but you guys aren't necessary. But they know your faces.
Mm-hmm. So we'd have to go quick and like get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, you get into the train station, and as you're going, you pass by. There's already like alarms going on, and you see that trains have been stopped in their loops, and they're not letting people out. And they're trying to like actively pack people onto the trains and send them.
Mm-hmm.
There's some like requests. There's buses now too that have shown up. People are just trying to get people out of here.
Do we see like a moment?
There's an emergency exit, and you are just passing by it right now.
Cool.
Click.
Boom. We're gone.
Yeah, you just give me some kind of acrobatics, a sleight of
Stealth.
hand, a stealth. Yeah.
That sleight of hand plus dex.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you guys. You close that door behind you. You are just outside the building, on like a ramp down to the sidewalk. There's people kind of funneling towards the train station again, but you bail.
Yeah, we bail.
Yeah, you make tracks.
And the first like immediate and like well, maybe we don't need to grab grab like a hat in the confusion type thing.
Yeah. You do a quick little change, kind of standard procedure. You just head to the train station and eventually get on a train and leave.
I'll be straight with you, Turk. I thought that little Munich police interaction was going to be a little more silly and jovial than that.
What the fuck? I thought it was pretty great.
The Munich bird. Followed by the Munich snipe.
So bad, man.
I thought it was great.
You just keep adding Munich in front of that. Munich.
The Munich squirrel. It's around these parts.
I am in Munich, right? I'm not.
I need a new wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. All right, that's better. 8, 9.
9. Yeah, you kind of like bring yourself back to it. The voice is like, as you're going by and like waving at guys, being inconspicuous. It's like, your training is strong. Stab him. And you're like, no, that's ridiculous. There's no way I'd get away with that one, kind of deal.
Like arguing with the voice.
I've got my one. Yeah, exactly. Nala's found you, and she's now walking behind you, and it's like the voice in your head is like, your training is solid. You could get away with it. Stab him. And you hear Nala like, no, man, come on. We gotta get out of here. We're already on our way. You got your
Devil and
position.
angel on your shoulder.
Oh,
Nala and a
love it.
waifu.
I love it.
Nala has a male voice for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys
She's trans.
exfil to the safe house.
Yeah, no, like they get back and like I'm already there and like I have the mask on. And I'm like sitting like
You're
I
going
got
over
there-
like some photos that you've taken.
Yeah,
You're
like
looking at,
I got
Google
there.
Maps.
I got there well before them. Like I have a full blown like sketch of the entire facility and everything. And like
Drawing maps of the outside.
yeah.
I got a entrance in.
Perfect. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Almost got fucking
I'm
cup for this fucking security badge.
printing.
This better
I'm gonna
work.
print off all the pictures I took.
Yeah, you start printing off some photos, some of the
Yeah.
more useful photos.
Or-
A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them are birds.
There's a lot of it's the cover.
Yeah.
That's always to be expected. Then you got a plenty good memory card in that bitch,
Horton, what the fuck is a Munich snipe?
I thought it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. Okay. I also imagine like we've clowned on local cops before,
Oh, 100%.
right?
Yeah,
like we've
absolutely.
like
It's become a game of like how much bullshit can we spew and they actually believe it.
Yeah. 100%. And especially like, Munich police, they're not even armed. Like it's an objective joke.
I add 13 to my sleight of hand before the extra dice. So like
Classic.
we've clowned on local cops before, right? Like Wyatt was nervous because of Wyatt was expecting that. But like Dallas was cool the whole time. And I was like, fucking cops. The explosion was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Guys, when we come
That
back,
wasn't me.
not next week, but the week after, we are gone next week, unfortunately.
I have to play a concert. I'm sorry.
The news tonight covers a brutal murder, an obvious case of sabotage causing an explosion at a waste management facility, 2 men on the run, wanted for questioning, and a firearm
What the
found in a trash can at the park in front of the nuclear facility.
Who dumped their firearm?
That bitch.
We've been through this. We've been through this.
In a fucking trash can.
There are photos of the 2 of you, and there's a photo of you.
No, me. What the fuck did you do?
Phoenix is like, as usual, I'm the golden boy.
What saw me?
I was just taking bird pictures. What the fuck?
It's like there's not a clear photo of you, right? There's some super grainy CCTV stuff from the waste management facility.
Ass.
But it's got the dog, and we're all like,
No, she didn't catch up until afterwards.
She's a professional.
unlike someone.
I got you guys out, didn't I?
I wasn't in it.
When we come back next session, 1 day till grand opening, we'll see what happens.
Woo woo.
Guys,
We're off
thanks
to a
for
great
watching.
start.
Of course, after this, Gruesome Tale. Get hyped for that. We'll drop a little more details kind of as some other sessions go.
I really did screw up this so bad.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We hope to see you guys tomorrow for some Mad King.
Listen, I covered for them.
Should be Thursday for Elden Ring. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done that,
Right.
but you know,
I don't even
we'll
know
see.
what
Maybe
we're
we'll play
doing.
something else. Who knows?
Who knows?
But you know, we should be doing
Look,
some
I just
gaming on
want to go hang
Thursday.
out with Melody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.